Right. Okay. So the next bullet point here is relaxing hobbies
That's it.
versus. So when you see VS, it means versus. It means comparing one thing to another thing. Hang on. Let's write the word in the chat box. So VS. When you see VS, it means
Take on that.
versus. It means versus. Versus is an Italian word. It means against something. So Manchester United were playing Liverpool. It was Manchester United versus Liverpool. My football team, Liverpool, against Man United. So, but we also say in comparisons, comparing one thing to another thing. So here we've got relaxing hobbies, which could be reading a book, listening to music, being in a hammock in the garden. A hammock is like a. Could I actually draw this? Okay, we've got two trees in the garden. Two trees in the garden. And you put a hammock up. And the hammock is like that. And you kind of sit in the hammock or lie down in the hammock. It's not a very good drawing. It's really not a good drawing. But anyway, okay. This person is very fat. Oh, gosh, this is really terrible pen to use. But a hammock is like a piece of cloth that you can put between two trees. That's called a hammock. So relaxing in a hammock, just doing nothing, just reading a book or listening to music. That's relaxing. You don't have to do anything. Just read, watch a movie, listen to music. Don't do anything. Just relax. Just, chill out. And then adventurous hobbies like going mountaineering, going climbing, going hiking, going camping. Those would be adventurous hobbies. Cycling, things that need effort, things that you have to work at. Adventurous hobbies. Exploring a new place that you've never been to. You go off, maybe with a car, maybe with a motorbike, maybe with a bicycle, and you go off and you find a new place and you explore, you look around that place. That's kind of an adventurous hobby. Pushing yourself to the limits, really. You go diving, swimming. Adventurous hobbies would involve effort. You go swimming, you go running, you go cycling, you explore a new place. So when you do have free time, which kind of hobby would you like to do? Would you like just the relaxing hobbies, which is like reading books, watching a movie, listening to music, or the adventurous hobbies like going into the mountains and going skiing? Skiing would be a kind of adventurous hobby. You can kill yourself. Which kind of hobby would you prefer to do? At my age, it's definitely relaxing hobbies. I definitely just want to listen to music, read a book, watch a movie. I don't want to go skiing anymore. I want to sit in the hammock and read a book. That is probably my favorite thing to do in the world. is to sit in a hammock and read a book. So I'm going to draw a book in this guy's hand. It's probably the most wonderful thing I could think of doing. Be in the hammock and read a book whilst listening to music. So I want to, you know, where are my headphones? So there we go. So listening to music and reading a book sitting in a hammock. I'll write the word hammock for you. Hammock. That's a hammock there. Do you have a hammock?
No.
You don't have a hammock? Have you ever had a hammock?
No.
No.
When I was the kid, we always put in the tree. Two trees under me.
Two trees.
Yeah, 2 trees.
And then you can make a hammock from like a bed sheet. You can put a bed sheet up, get a bit of rope, and tie it around one end, and then tie that around the tree, and then another bit of rope, tie around another end of the bed sheet. Not the best hammock, but it's good. It works. So you can make a hammock, and all you need is 2 trees, but not coconut trees. Do not use it with coconut trees. I know this for a fact, because if you have a coconut tree with coconuts tend to fall down, and a full coconut is kind of this big. If that hits you on the head, it's not good. My friend almost died because of sitting underneath a coconut tree. And he only just got up in time, and the coconut landed on where he was sitting, and it would have landed straight on his face. It would have broken his nose. It might have killed him. So, yeah, don't use a hammock between 2 coconut trees. Find other trees to do it. What adventurous hobbies have you done? I mean, I've been skiing. I've played rugby and football. I've been skating. I've climbed mountains. I've climbed a volcano. I've explored places. Those are kind of like adventurous hobbies. So I climbed a volcano one morning. I couldn't get down. It was not fun. And the volcano was shooting jets of very, very, very hot steam where I was sitting, and I actually burnt myself quite badly on the volcano. So I stupidly climbed a volcano very early one morning, about 6:30 in the morning. I climbed a volcano in Greece. It wasn't like oh gosh, have you seen in Iceland? Have you seen the volcano in Iceland? Have you seen on the news? There is a volcano that has just erupted in Iceland, in the island of Iceland. and it's like it's just it's not like a volcano that you think of like this, with the lava coming out of the top of the volcano. It's a line, and it's just shooting out liquid stone, so hot that the stone, this is molten, it's melted, and it's just coming out, but along a big line. If you've not seen it, go onto YouTube or go onto a news website and put in Iceland volcano. It's amazing. And they've had to clear out 4,000 people from the town because the lava, the molten rock is flowing down towards the town. That's definitely worth watching. So what adventurous hobbies have you done when you were younger? It could be cycling, it could be skiing, it could be just exploring a new place, but it does involve movement. You have to walk or cycle or run or ski or skate or sledge. So this is adventurous hobbies. Relaxing hobbies that you can just do sitting down in a chair, watching movies, reading a book, listening to music, stamp collecting. They're just relaxing. You just sit down in a chair and do the hobbies. Painting. My mum used to paint. She's really good. My mum, really good painter.
Really good.
Really good. And my dad was a good painter. My grandfather was a good painter as well. They could just, paint in oils or watercolor, just anything. They were all architects as well. So they designed houses as their job. So my grandfather was an architect, my father was an architect, my mother was an architect. So they designed houses. And so they were all very, very good artists as well. My dad was surprisingly good. But my mum is just, when she draws paintings of flowers, that's what she likes to paint, flowers. And you look at one of my mum's paintings and it looks like a photograph. It looks so real. It's unbelievable. Whereas my father just painted in his head, just painted whatever he wanted to. So he was a better painter than my mum. But my mum can paint a flower and it looks like a photograph of a flower. And I'm terrible. I'm rubbish. I'm really bad at painting. I'm bad at. I was doing this with Wan yesterday, a car. So that's as good as I can get with a car.
Oh.
Yeah, that was with Wan yesterday afternoon. I said, "Oh, look, it's a car. Can you draw a car, Wan?" She was drawing something.
Oh.
She was drawing something. So I drew a car for her.
You send the game. You get the one.
She's funny. Wan is very funny. Yeah. So relaxing hobbies. Relaxing is like doing nothing. Like just listen to music. Or maybe watch a film. Or maybe read a book. Those are relaxing hobbies. And then adventurous hobbies is like, I'm going to go, look, I've got mountains up there. I can actually see mountains up there. It's a clear day today. That's Myanmar. I can get my motorbike. I can go over to those mountains. That would be adventurous because I don't know where I'm going. I don't have a map. Well, I kind of do have a map, but that's kind of my map. That's as good as a map I get. I want to go to a lake. I don't know if you can see the word lake there. And that was my map to get from my home to the lake. But it's 20 kilometers away. So the map was rubbish. But that was my map to get over there to get to the lake. I found it, by the way. I did actually get to the lake and met some very nice people there. So do you do anything adventurous? Like even maybe go out for a barbecue, go to a lake, go to a river, go to the sea, go to the beach and have a barbecue. That would be kind of adventurous. Relaxing hobbies are things that you can just do sitting at home, sitting in your armchair, sitting on your sofa. Adventurous hobbies, you need to actually get outside, go walking, go running, go cycling on a bicycle, go motorbiking. Those are adventurous hobbies. So do you?
Toilet. 1 minute.
Oh, you go to the toilet. Oh, well, actually, I'll probably go to the toilet as well then, if we're going at the same time. Oh, quick. I went to the toilet as well. Right. So adventure. Doing something adventurous. Adventure is the noun. Adventurous is the adjective. Adventure. Going somewhere you've never been before. Finding things on a beach. Camping. Going climbing in the mountains. Going skiing. Those are sort of adventurous hobbies. Where you just don't know what you're going to find. That's an adventure. Whereas relaxation, relaxation is the noun. Relaxing is the adjective. Relaxation is sitting at home on your sofa.
On your sofa?
In an armchair, watching TV, reading a book, listening to music, just relaxing, just doing nothing other than watching the movie or listening to the music. Whereas adventurous hobbies is getting outside, going outside, and going into the mountains, climbing the mountain, climbing to the top of the mountain, camping outside, camping in a tent. Relaxing hobby would be sitting in a hammock as well outside, but adventurous hobbies would be camping and cooking your food out on a, building a fire and putting the meat on, a grill outside. That would be adventurous. So do you do anything adventurous?
Let me see.
Adventurous. So it's sort of like skiing or camping or going for go for a picnic. I suppose it's not really adventurous. Yeah, if I go over to the mountains, if I crossed over into Myanmar, that would be adventurous. If I went from Thailand to Myanmar and didn't cross the border, I just went over the hill, over the mountain, and then camped, put up a tent. That would be adventurous, probably quite dangerous as well. So is there anything adventurous that you do or that you would like to do? Go to Japan and go skiing, or go in north of China and go skiing. Go to Harbin. Go skiing, go camping.
Go skiing, go camping.
When I was younger, I used to go skiing quite a lot. My first university was in Scotland. We had the mountains. We had a lot of snow in the winter, and I went skiing. Almost every weekend with about four friends. We'd go skiing in the Cairngorms, and it was very, very, very cold. It wasn't very nice. And then at Easter, I'd go to Austria and go skiing in Austria, and that was gorgeous. You go skiing in a t-shirt, like just a t-shirt. Go skiing down a mountain in a t-shirt because it was really, really hot, but still with snow. But in Scotland, it was just very, very, very cold. It was icy, very icy, very cold, like -5 degrees. In Austria, it was like 20 degrees, but it still had snow because the snow was really thick, really like big layer of snow. And in Scotland, it was very like in Canada, except in Saskatchewan, it's quite flat. The land is flat. You need to go over to the next province along from Saskatchewan, which is, I can't remember, or British Columbia. And then you've got the mountains, you've got the Rocky Mountains. So you go skiing and you go sailing. So those are kind of adventurous hobbies: sailing, skiing, paragliding. Going, doing something that means that you are active. So are there any adventurous hobbies that you would like to try or that you used to do, but you don't do anymore?
You don't do anymore.
So this phrase, used to. So I used to climb trees when I was younger.
When I was younger.
When I was younger, I used to climb trees all the time. I used to. So we use this phrase, used to. I used to climb trees when I was younger. I mean, I did it all the time. If I saw a tree, I would climb it. I just loved climbing trees. I don't do that now. I don't do that at my age now. But when I was younger, I used to climb trees all the time. You couldn't get me off a tree. I saw a tree, I would climb it. Didn't matter how big it was. I just get to the top of it. So I used to climb trees. I used to collect stamps when I was younger. So I had about 5 or 6 big stamp albums with many pages full of stamps, probably worth quite a lot. Don't know where they are now, but I used to collect stamps when I was younger. I don't do that now. I used to climb trees when I was younger. I don't do that now. So we use used to for an action or activity that we did in the past, but we no longer do now. So I used to play the drums. I used to play the guitar a lot when I was younger. I don't do it now. I don't have any drums. I don't have a guitar. So I can't play the guitar now. But I used to when I was younger. I used to have a drum set, used to have a guitar, well, 3, 4 guitars. But I still want to ask you about adventurous hobbies, things you might want to do, but it involves going outside, going outdoors, climbing mountains, going camping.